All right, massive. Welcome to Unplugged with Rebel Mass. I am your favorite carnival journalist, a.k.a. the Pretty Mass Ambassador. And Unplugged is powered by Caribbean Life Radio, and we are backed by the best, Caribbeanlifetv. And today's show, we are welcoming a very familiar face within our community to our brand new studio, the lovely business owner and event curator, Keisha Lestage. So listen, if you want to join in on the conversation, you can call in live at 678-661-1819. Again, call in and participate in the conversation at 678-661-1819. And before we get into the interview, we have a few talking points to touch on. So recently, the South Florida Carnival Band Leaders Association, that's a mouthful, went live this past Wednesday to recap this year's Miami Carnival experience. And they definitely addressed some major concerns, and I was just blown away by some of them. But for starters, they touched on immigration, tariffs, and the economic climate being, detractors from the carnival. And I don't know if you all are aware, but single feathers are costing $9 each the last time I checked. So that is pretty extensive. And I too had these three major concerns on my mind. And the association had legitimate concerns if they were going to even be able to pull off Miami Carnival this year. So yes. And then they stated Carnival did take a hit or two this year due to immigration issues and supply issues. So supplies, period, to craft costumes are expensive. As I mentioned, one feather is $9. Okay, so imagine if you want an entire backpack of feathers. Okay, keeping in mind, they also touched on that, when you participate in mass, you're paying for ancillary products such as the DJ, security, food and drinks, sound system, and the costume is not a huge percent of the band's cost. So that was something that I thought was unique. And then let's touch on this, alternative wear, AKA Monday wear. This year, the association allowed the alternative wear options. And for those that don't know, alternative wear or Monday wear is usually not adorned in feathers. It's beautifully jeweled. It's typically like a monokini, a bodysuit piece, and it's typically, very unique and is eye-catching. And the organization discussed that they were considering just having Monday wear, no costumes. This was on the table at one point. Yeah. And they obviously decided against that drastic measure. But as I mentioned, they did opt to include alternative wear. And I wanted to point out, Kpaya had a section for that, and it was priced at $395. And you were still able to participate in Juve and jump up on the road for $395. That's a pretty damn good price, okay? And the association also talked about how tariffs could have made our costumes more expensive than what we are currently paying now. And alternative wear may be available in fuller force in Miami Carnival for 2026, but we need to stay tuned and locked in and see, what they decide to do. And some other major factors this year for Miami Carnival was customs. Getting feathers, backpacks, supplies into the U.S. was a hassle. Feathers were seized. Some were damaged. Seized. Some bands shipped, their backpacks and supplies via FedEx, UPS, and suffered losing some of their costumes. Everything from China was being held. If you know, you know. If you've been paying attention, you understand. The association shared in the live that they did receive help from the inside in getting the costumes released from customs. It was a ton of paperwork. Some items were cleared a week before, and in some cases, bands received their costumes the day before the road. Yeah.
That's what was going on.
Right. And even to the point some bands opted to restart their production to ensure masqueraders would receive, what they paid for. And the bands had to pay tariffs to get items into the U.S. Cost was another concern. The association said an astounding number that blew my mind. I didn't even know that this was the cost, but they said hosting Miami Carnival 2025 cost $3 million. They cited, not having government sponsorships. They also need some more support from the community, the diaspora, friends of the diaspora, to financially contribute. And they also cited the lack of political support as well. And then lastly, they touched on the judging criteria for crossing the stage, because some masqueraders weren't too happy about, Ramage doing it 14 years in a row. So,
they are good.
Right. And shout out to them, but winning, that coveted title of Band of the Year, the association stated that it's not always about costumes. Believe it or not. They stated that, masqueraders that opt to skin out crossing the stage, that's not even considered either. I thought that was hilarious. Instead, it's about presentation, it's about theme, it's about the use of color. I thought that was very relevant and important. And then the overall cohesiveness of the band. And they also stated that the highest and the lowest score from each judge is used, to decide on Band of the Year. So those were some very interesting takeaways that I got from the live from Miami Carnival. And hopefully we all learned something new this year, because, the price done gone up. Okay? But nonetheless, we are here in our new CLTV studio with the lovely Keisha. And you are a business owner, a mom, a friend. Like, you literally are a woman that wears many hats, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
But with that being said, what inspired you to create Spirits and Vibes events? It's a mobile bartending service, correct?
Mobile bartending and event planning service.
Yeah, so share with us What made you do that?
So yes, you're right. I do wear many hats. I'm a licensed realtor as well. So
Okay.
looking for a home plug. Happy Homes by Kayla Stage. That's also me. But mobile bartending, event planning, all of that. It's something I always wanted to do. I love celebrating people. I love celebrating life. I love bringing people together. And I like creating memories. And so I've kind of came on this path of trying to figure out what my passion is, which everybody's like, they're parties, that's what you're good at. Let's do that. Because I host a lot of events at my home. It's nothing for me to find out it's your birthday next week and make it an experience. I like to create experiences for people. And so I want to say that with my company, it's not just a regular party. It's not just a regular event. It's an experience. It's somewhere where you leave feeling good. And that is how I came up with Spirits and Vibes, because, you feel everything. I want you to feel. And I got my bartending certification, and I just started creating it. And then it's literally went from one thing to the next. I started doing the mobile bartending, started networking, and then started expanding the event planning series of it, which, evokes Skin and Feathers.
Yes, we are. We definitely are going to get into that for sure.
Yeah.
But, with you just sharing, your inspiration behind, crafting Spirits and Vibes events, describe for us, a day in the life of, when you have an event. What is that like?
My best friend was saying that because when you're planning an event, there are so many, things that will come out of nowhere. You don't realize it until you're going through it. And so, for instance, the day of Skin and Feathers, when I did that event, there were so many panic situations where the decorations were now just getting set up when it's time for it to get started. But we also know our community, and we
late. Exactly, we late.
So, but she's very timely, and for me, I wasn't stressing the DJ. There was issues with the DJ equipment, things like that. And it's I just kind of went with the flow. I just took him and I just kept going. But it can be really stressful, but I enjoy it because I really love it. And at the end of the day, my whole vision is to create an experience for anyone that comes to my event. And that's what they leave with. They leave feeling good. They really that was a really good time. Exactly. And that's whether small or large, most people feel like that. That's the energy that I like to create.
Agreed.
How did you feel?
Listen, we're just gonna go ahead. Skin and Feathers, I love just the opportunity to put on one of my favorite costumes again, and I get to go to an event that's curated by somebody that I've grown to know, and you just already know that you're gonna ensure that we're gonna have the best time. So undoubtedly, when I saw it, I was just like, ooh. This is gonna be something good, something great.
Yeah.
But do you mind just sharing with our viewers and our listeners your background? Which Caribbean islands are you representing?
So I was born in the Virgin Islands.
Ooh, VI all the way.
Yes, VI massive. My bloodline is from St. Lucia, so my parents were born in St. Lucia, so I'm also Lucian.
Nice.
So most of my family is in St. Lucia. My father's from Castres, my mother's from Soufrière. I have family. My aunt. We have a lot of family. You know how it goes with Caribbean people.
Yes.
I don't want to call it great, but my aunt, she has a whole resort, Stonefield Villa, which is a beautiful resort right by the Piton Mountains. But so St. Lucia and VI is what I represent. But my mother was also raised in Trinidad. So she was born in St. Lucia, but she was raised in Trinidad. And then later on in life, she moved to VI, where she met my father. Yeah.
All right, so pull this. I think you can make it smaller because, we little.
Right. Is it good?
Down, right here.
Push
right
down?
Here. Yeah, sort of stay on your
There
head.
you go. I'm all right,
But
all right.
we do have a comment from Tonya Reed. Good afternoon, friend. But she said, High Trim has announced that production costs will increase for U.S. production only. But we will see. Sigh, okay?
If it wasn't already hard and expensive enough,
like I said, one feather is $9.
$9 is
I digress.
crazy.
Nonetheless, though, so
I stopped wearing feathers a long time ago.
Girl, we know you and your capes. But no, seriously though. So with your cultural background, how do you feel it has impacted or influenced the way you show up in the world?
Oh, that's a good question.
I try, girl. I try.
Like, I feel like as Caribbean people, like, we always have good energy. We're always, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so growing up as a child, like, my parents always used to have, like, get-togethers. Like, that was just a normal thing, you know, to have the family come through, kick up. And so because of how I grew up with that, I kind of started creating that around a lot of my friends and family when they come. And so that's the experience I want to give to everyone, like, you know, because we as a culture, we're just saying we're a little top tier. We're a vibe. We're always a vibe.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
Like, I love bringing, like, my American Yankee friends into my world because, like, it's nothing but good energy. There's no judgment. It's just, especially in the carnival world, like, I'm creating this little group of people, making sure I have a group, because I'm like, listen, I can't watch y'all, but I want y'all to come together because I'm gonna leave y'all. But I promise you're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna leave y'all because I don't know how to stay put during carnival. But I just want to create this little group, have their experiences, show them a good time, go off, come back, check on them, because that's what I do naturally.
I love it.
But I don't know anyone that's gone to carnival and be like, or a Caribbean party, and just like a soca event and be like, ugh, I hated it. You know, some people may not like too much soca, but at the end of the time, at the end of the day, the energy, when you just watch it, you absorb all of that good energy.
Absolutely.
And that's why I love soca so much.
Hello. So listen though, in the midst of all of, you know, the carnival glory, being a realtor, Skin and Feathers, and Spirits and Vibes events, how do you, you know, find balance as a mother, a businesswoman, a friend? Like, how do you maneuver?
Yeah, I don't know sometimes. I'm an Aries.
My mother is too. Okay, cheers to that.
Cheers. With that being said, it's built in me. Like, I will always be that person to show up. Like, I show up. Like, after this, I'm gonna run to my kids' show because they're playing a band.
Yes, I've been following.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drive all the way to Canton because that's what they're playing. I'm gonna go do the thing, then I'm gonna head to work right after that and go bartend something, and that's what I do. I show up. I make sure to show up, and that's what it's just built in me. I'm just used to always being on the go, so I like that.
Yes.
It doesn't bother me. Some people it stresses, but I always have to be kind of busy, so I keep myself busy. It's naturally, it's just literally who I am. Like, I could do 1,000 things in one day. I have a lot of energy, like a lot. That's why they call me Energy Goddess.
Love it.
But so yeah, I'm different.
And different is good, and that's
different.
what kind of makes everything kind of evolve and kind of roll for you. So I definitely love it and support the good high energy vibes.
High energy.
We need a lot of that right now. And we've been kind of hinting at, you know, Skin and Feathers. But for those who did not attend or are not familiar, share with us, the viewers and the listeners, what is Skin and Feathers?
So, Skin and Feathers. All right, so where do I start? Because there's like a little backstory to it.
Do tell.
All right, so again, I love carnival. I love the costume. I love all of that, right? And so I had saw this event that was being marketed as like where you could almost bring your costume, right? Marketing was showing people in costume, dancing up. I was like, what? I gotta go.
Right.
This is a great idea. So I went, and that's when I realized, like, culture vulture type situation. And it was none of that. Like, when I walk in there, it was different. It was, what I saw was on stage, like, some people, like the dancers, they had dancers like dressed in costume, but they don't really know the music. Like, it wasn't the energy that I was looking for. It was like a Zumba event. Like,
Stop.
That's what it was like. It was like a Zumba event. So, you know, like, for instance, like a soca song come, and you know when the beat drop, like, you know, you lock eyes with somebody because you connect on it. So I'm watching the songs drop, and they're still Zumba, just going with it. I'm like, what the ass is going on here? What is this? I was so upset, and so from there on, this is years ago, mind you. I believe the event may still go on. I mean, I don't care. But I said, you know, if somebody else doesn't create this event where you can wear your costume, then I might. Because here's the thing. We go to carnival. We wear our costumes. We feel beautiful. We spend, at minimum, I want to say $700 on a costume. That's without feathers, people.
Facts.
That's without
the
feathers.
Body wear is expensive.
The body wear by itself. But we also understand that these people are really, like,
Exactly.
Putting time and gluing these things together for us and sewing and up to our, sizes and things. So and then we only get to wear one time.
Right.
So now it's just like, damn, I want to wear my costume again. You suffer from Tabanca. Like, I just came from Miami. I'm like, oh,
Right.
take me back now.
Please.
Take me back.
No.
And so that's where Skin and Feathers, the opportunity kind of came, the idea came, the location, everything just hit me at once. Like, alignment is what I want to say. Alignment happened just like that. And I decided I'm going to do this event. People want to wear their costumes. Here's a chance.
Yes.
Go into your attic, wherever you store your costumes. I know you got some on your wall and things.
No.
But mine is stored in my attic. So it's like, go in your attic, go grab your costume, and go through the process of dressing up, feeling beautiful. Because one thing about Carnival Day is it's a day for, I don't care how old, how young, how big, how skinny. It don't matter. Everyone feels beautiful that day. And it's a no judgment. You just feel freedom. And that's the experience that I wanted to relive again. And so I can't have Carnival every day, and I can't just backpack it and go to every Carnival every month. Let me create this little mini experience here.
I love it.
And so that's how Skin and Feathers was evolved.
Listen, the first Skin and Feathers, amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to the next event.
It's coming.
Like, I cannot wait. And again, kudos to you for the event. Like, as soon as I saw you advertise it on IG, I was like, I told Rez, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Rebel Mask. I've got to some way be involved and be in the midst, because it's just a very pleasant event for us veteran Carnival goers and people, that necessarily didn't even show up in costume. They still had a time.
It was called Skin and Feathers for a reason.
Exactly.
So if you want to show up with your feathers, if you want to show up in skin, it doesn't matter. It's the same concept of just feeling free. That's how Carnival Juve is. You feel free. You feel liberated. Just let everything out and have a good time without people looking at you stush. And it's
right.
It's the one time where literally, that's what I was trying to tell one of my friends. Like, she does. She's learned the Caribbean culture. I'm like, I'm gonna bring you because I feel like everybody has a time where they just want to let loose.
Yes.
And not feel like, oh my gosh, am I allowed to? This is it.
Yep.
This is a space for it to let loose, to feel just liberated in all the ways. And, anyways, I'm here for it, and I'm here to create the experience for you.
Yes, and we welcome it, okay?
Yeah.
So share the details surrounding, some of the other events that you have planned for the community.
Okay. So Skin and Feathers, that is baby, right? So I will be planning for the next one in spring. So,
yes.
When you guys are suffering from Tabanca from Trinidad, I'll be waiting for y'all right after. We're ready for y'all new costumes. Just come on in. So I got some things lined up for that to make it even, just to bring it up a step level. Like I said, I like to create experience. So I'm just going to keep leveling up every time.
I love it.
So other events. So I have a Afro Soca event coming up.
Ooh,
right.
Okay.
So Afro Soca Roots and Rhythm is what I'm calling it. So that's November 14th at Atlanta, Tucky. So Atlanta, Tucky, right? Shout out to Atlanta, Tucky.
Yes.
Because that's where Skin and Feathers evolved. That's where it was born at, okay? Atlanta, Tucky is a black-owned brewery owned by the Nappy Roots. Shout out to them.
Word.
It's owned by the Nappy Roots.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And so when I walked into the establishment, I felt like an instant connection to not only just the staff and the owners, amazing, but even like the customers that come, the returning customers, like the energy in there feels good. It feels inviting. It feels like home. And I like that type of feel because that's the type of experience I like for other people to feel, like home, And that's it. So when it was just like, this is the perfect place for me to do Skin and Feathers, because no matter who somebody ran into that come for this event, if they run into the staff, if they run into a customer, it's gonna feel good because everyone that attends there is. So anyway, shout out to them. I just had to. I also like the location because, listen, I love going to my fetes here, but let's get it. All the fetes is on this side of town, so mountains. I live in Mapleton, y'all. And to drive 45 minutes to go to a fete. I be really wanting to go, but then I'm like, I drive. So I usually do like a day fete. Because at nighttime, I'm like, who want to drive home at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Not me.
Not me. It's 45 minutes. And so I will always still go at 10. Like, I will be at Strictly Soca tonight.
Right, it's it's Lotus' birthday.
Right, it's Lotus' birthday. Gotta go support. So Atlanta Tucky is downtown, so it's like central. So I feel like you got people from the Stone Mountain side, the people from, you know, the Mapleton, Smyrna, whatever side coming together. Like it's no more than 25 minutes for each side.
Right.
So it's a nice central location now. So now I realize like, oh, you know, and then I was showing Atlanta Tucky, like, let me show you about the Caribbean culture, yeah?
Okay.
You know, because they have culture, but the Caribbean culture is like, let me throw a little spice in it.
Right.
Let me show you
Add
what we are
something
about.
extra.
We have a good time. And they're seeing that. And so my first event actually, shout out to Vibes Get Undone, was a game mixer.
Yes.
I did a game mixer. And so the game mixer, again, I like experiences and connecting people. And I love my culture so much, right? And so I always had this vision of like, again, like I told you, my parents, we used to do like little backyard parties, we come dominoes, all that going on, right? So when I got in connection with Papa Beard and Daedra, they're the creators of Vibes Canada and the founders, it's just like game mixer. Let's do this. Let's create this space where all the Caribbean cultures can come together, socialize, network, play games. They're playing Ludi, they're playing Uno, Connect Four. We got the music, we got the DJs in the back, you know, playing a thing. And it's a really good vibe for everybody to come to just network and speak and be around amongst each other. So, and I know there are probably other locations that have it, but somewhere central where everybody from one side of town can kind of come. And so that's once a month. So I do that once a month. So the next one is in November. But so I'm jumping all over the place.
It's okay. We follow.
So just so you know, so that's one. I have a game mixer once a month at Atlanta Tucky. And then now I have created Afro Soca. So that's where I was going, you know, squirrel.
Why are you like this?
I'm just saying, I will go like this. So just make sure you redirect me because I'll go here, there, everywhere.
No, you're doing a good job. You good.
This is my first time on the radio, guys. But what do you call it? Afro Soca. So I've teamed up with someone, After Skin and Feathers, somebody watched and was just like, I really like what you're doing here.
That's awesome.
And so he's on the Afro side. So Mighty Kev, shout out to Mighty Kev from Afro Vibes, that's him. So he wanted to collaborate. He's like, I feel like Afro beats and soca, like it's a thing there, and he's right.
It's relative.
It's very because I know when I go to like a Afro, you know, event, like it's the same energy I get when I go to a soca event. Like everybody's feeling the music, they dance. Like when them people go out, they go
party.
They dance. And so like I go to Bamba Tuesdays when they go out there.
Yes, at Rock Study. Yes,
like they be getting in, and so it's just it made me realize like like merging both cultures together under one roof, you know, where we all enjoy the beat of the drum, you know, we feel the music in our soul. And I feel like we both can, you know, we can both enjoy and experience each other's cultures and really just come there to dance. Like the people who love soca, they gonna come and they gonna dance. And people who love Afro, and then I feel like regardless of the fact when the music switch up, they're both going to enjoy both because it's the same type of energy that they have. So I actually think this is going to be a beautiful experience. It's the first. But
so is there going to be like a theme for attire, or it's just the theme with fusing
it's a
the
theme.
music?
So it's roots and rhythm. So I was thinking about doing, because I do love a good theme.
Yes.
So, but this first one, we just want to see, like, shout out to DJ Super Tech and DJ Tony B, because those are the ones who are doing the soca side of things. So we gotta have some small island music, you know.
You are a mess.
I am
a mess.
So that will be the experience, and you know, we got some little decorations. Was thinking about doing a theme. You think I should do a theme?
I like a good theme. If it's
because I was thinking kind of jungly, you know.
I like that.
It's never too late.
Listen, come on.
It's never too late. Listen, Amazon. Sheen got on.
Please. We'll craft the theme because you already know Rebel Mass, CLTV. We there in the building.
I love a good theme.
Support.
I love a good dress up now.
Same.
So
please keep that in mind.
I will.
Keep that in mind.
I might just toss that out there. You know, we just. You know what? And so if you want tickets for that, that's on Posh VIP.
Okay, good. I was just about to ask
that. So you drop the link, and right now we're doing a early bird special.
Nice.
So the first couple of people, group of people that buy these tickets, they get the free tickets. So it's November 14th at 8 p.m. at Atlanta, Kentucky.
All right, and you already know I will have this information available on my platform as well as CLTV. And Tonya Reed has some comments. She said, fire signs are the best, so shout out to the Aries.
I'm just saying.
Okay. And then she said she loves the Skin and Feathers concept and she hopes to make it to the next event.
I will.
So shout out to
hope
Tonya.
I will see her there.
She's a wonderful person. Y'all will vibe for sure, for sure.
Perfect.
So listen.
She on the list. Tell her she on the list. Now.
Good. Girl, you heard her? You on the list.
I'll see you in March.
But listen though, so it's all relative. The carnival, the Afro beats, the soca, all of that is relatable. But you touched on that you played in Miami this year, right?
I did.
How long have you been a true masquerader playing masks?
Boy.
What number are we at?
I think I did take like a break after, I had children. So, I've been playing since I was young. Like, you remember when they used to do t-shirt bands?
Yes.
I've been playing for a long time.
Well over a decade, fair to say.
Well over a decade.
Niceness. So in the background, we have your costume. This is from Miami, correct?
Yes. Ooh, don't I look good?
Yes. So let's get into it. So what was the experience like? You played with a band of the year, Ramage. So big up to them.
Big up to them. Now I see why they are the band of the year. This was my first year playing with them.
Okay.
And it was an experience. Like, easy pickup, for the costume, all of that. The vibes was good. Customer service is on point. Everything was quick.
I love it.
Quick.
Love it.
And I had I'm 4'11", all right? So, I had no problem getting my drinks off the trucks.
It's wonderful.
For Juve and for Carnival. Like, everything was chef's kiss. Music.
Love it.
Listen, I'm not the person that sticks with a truck. And I have to say that I stuck with my truck way longer than I was at my truck until I realized we was crossing. And when we crossed, and I went back to the next truck. I went back to the next truck to go jump up with them. But Ramage, yes, I see why they're the band of the year. It was a great experience for me. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10.
Love.
How is it for you?
Listen, I played with K-Paya.
Love K-Paya.
Zero complaints. Similar experience. Customer service, on point. We go to distribution. I brought Sam to the beach this year. So he's standing to the side looking like a little kid in a candy store because they're breaking down like the costume, how it goes on, and just the joy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just amazing. But I love K-Paya. Never have any complaints. Costumes. Ugh. What?
Your costumes was nice.
Listen, the body wear, expensive. Okay, but worth it. Like the shape of the bra, just love it.
Yeah.
Definitely top tier. And this year, Ramage came with the fire.
Yeah.
Natasha's section, that pink.
Good. Like,
I just wanted to hand her my debit card. Just here.
Right.
Just take it.
That's what happened with,
Please.
listen.
And just their level of colors, like when they, the association talking about, theme and color. Ramage is always very vibrant, very bold. They always just have these sections that's just like, ooh.
Yeah, it's
wonderful.
It's
like
good.
Seeing everybody on the road, so.
And, regarding Natasha, I just learned recently that it was woman owned. I had no idea that it was woman owned. I just learned that. So Ramage, I didn't know that. So
it makes sense though. Women, we pay attention to the details, all the little things that matter. So that makes all the sense in the world.
I'm a supporter. I'm a Ramage for life.
Ooh, man. Next year, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
It is hard. It's hard, but I mean, see, that's my problem. Like, I when I get to a band, it's like I stick. It's hard for me to.
Same.
I have a problem with this loyalty, man.
So
I had
listen.
such a good experience.
Speaking of that, we're gonna segue from Miami and we're gonna go into Atlanta real fast. Are you doing Atlanta 2026?
I am doing Atlanta 2026.
Who are you playing with?
I play usually with Entice.
Okay, so tell me about that experience. What is that like?
I play with Entice, and it was a good experience. Like, listen, like, I received your bag and thing. I still utilize that book bag everywhere I go. Like, that's my That's my bag when I travel.
I love it.
It's my Entice bag. So her stuff is real quality, good work, customer service.
Shout out to Keza Chauville.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real
the whole
good.
team.
Whole good experience. So for me, more than likely it will be with Entice because I loved my experience with Entice.
Would I like an experience with Entice? You know me as a masquerader. Would I enjoy it?
I think you would enjoy it. I could see you doing a whole thing on it because you will have a great experience.
I am literally so torn right now, though. Like, Atlanta has dropped, the band launch listing, and, a few bands are missing. So I'm hoping maybe, they're adding as they go. But I'm torn. Like, I don't know who I'm going to be on the road with. And this has never happened to me for Atlanta. So I'm just here.
So do you usually play with? Or you
Panache. And I started with We Kind of Ting, the Vets. I miss them. I miss We Kind of Ting.
And that's another thing, right? Because it's like, I also know so many people in Atlanta. So I love Entice, so I can say that, but I ain't gonna lie, I want some more women so I can change my mind. And so Panache is also I know she good work.
Ramona, Kamaria, it's just, they understand the dynamic of a woman's body, everyone's shape, so it's just what am I gonna do now? I don't know, but I'm looking at Pyra.
Pyro is who I was supposed to play with last year.
What happened? Why you change?
Life was happening, but Pyra's, see, now you got me thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
They're on my list.
I do love Pyra.
Friends have always said since Entice, bust on the scene, them. So I definitely have some serious decisions to make. What are we looking at? Hold on, I can't see.
What are we looking at?
Oh, okay. Michelle, what did she say? She said, if anyone can create a good vibing experience, it's you, Keish.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. I love, but girl, we gonna have to powwow and have some mass conversations because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Look, now you said it. No, I don't know what I'm doing.
Girl, I don't know.
See?
Look at the
now
list.
I'm being indecisive.
I posted it. I was just
so clear on I'm doing Entice, but then you're my brain. So I'm oh wait, Pyra. Oh wait, Panache. Hold on. All these people.
Right.
So and I'm big on supporting. So that's another thing where I'm I want to support everyone. You know? I love our community, but I'm here for Atlanta Carnival, and I'm here for it to become much bigger than it can be. So much bigger. We can get to Miami level.
And I think with all the changes and how it's evolved to get back to downtown.
Yeah.
And, shout out to Pat, the president. She actually, is listening to the masqueraders, the band leaders, patrons, things of that nature. So I think it is going to get there. We just also, the Miami Carnival, they mentioned they need that financial support and contributions. And, we have that in our community. We have those connections. So I am absolutely in agreement with you on that. But I will say, though, I know who I am playing Juve with, though.
Who are you playing with?
Shout out to Dolly Tribe. Last year, I watched Cheyenne debut. And shout out to you, Cheyenne, okay? Coco Sky Designs.
Yes,
love
Coco.
you. I'm ride or die for you, my girl, okay? But I'm going to play Juve with her. Everything, it just looked so good. I was this is sexy, this is fun. Yes. So definitely Juve, Dolly Tribe, Locked In, the band, I don't know.
Yeah.
So but before we do wrap up, where can we expect to see you next on the road? Which carnival are you going to in 2026?
Girl.
Where you going?
So I'm one of those people you just 1 minute I'm here, next minute I'm gone. I'm very impulsive. I'm married. So I'm trying to make it to Grenada. I don't know how I'm getting there, but I'm going to make it there. I also need to go St. Lucia. There's so many.
I have some suggestions for you, though. Have you ever done St. Martin Carnival?
No, I have not.
Okay, so listen. I highly, highly recommend. It is 37 square miles of vibes. You have the Dutch side, the French side. You can take a ferry and be in Anguilla in 20 minutes.
Really?
It's the friendly island. I'm going to make the story short. I went right after the Hurricane Irma.
Yeah.
Yo, they're literally making food off generators.
Listen.
I ate ribs. I'm literally sucking from the Carnival Village. There are over 80 vendors for you to go and get food. Everything happens in that Carnival Village. I saw Kess, I saw Machelle, I saw Bungie, I saw Fayen, I saw Teddy's son. What's Ways. I saw everybody. Natty and Tundra.
Really?
Yes, in a week's time. We saw Barris, we saw Popcorn in a week. Okay?
That was last year?
No, that was, I want to say either 2018, 2019. But still, like, it's Carnival 55.
Even after a hurricane.
Yes, to have that.
One thing about Caribbean Islands, hurricane don't stop no show.
Nothing.
None of
Nothing. The resilience, the energy of the people, and they're known as the friendly island. But it's a melting pot, though. They have like a Guyanese consulate there. Like it's literally somebody from everywhere is there. And I just want to say you should try it. I'm definitely making my way back. It's Carnival 55. It's Carnival 55. It's going down.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
All right.
I would recommend.
I'm trying to see as many carnivals now that life is, changing in so many ways. I'm definitely will be. My kids is getting older,
and you can go outside freely now and not worry too much. Now, right? So listen. How can our viewers and listeners just keep up with you, your events, and shout out the realtor company too, girl? Go ahead, sell these houses.
Right. Okay. Well, to keep up with the events, it's Spirits and Vibes Events on Instagram. So right now you'll see like the Afro Soca going on, and then if you're looking for a home. My real estate page is Happy Homes by Kay Lestage.
Definitely gonna post.
So for sure, I really do believe in, wealth and financial wealth. And so owning a home and owning something that's yours that you can, I believe in generational wealth, like a lot. And so that's a whole nother story and topic. I could go on and on.
We're gonna have to bring you back because shout out to Nikki Nicole. She said she loved this interview. We appreciate you big time. And shout out to Nikki B Events.
Nikki B Events.
Yes.
Fat goddesses. I'm a fat goddess, y'all.
See, so shit, they doing Juve too.
Listen, so I already know, that's my fan. That's my sisterhood.
Yes.
Always, every time, fat goddesses. I'm a fat goddess all day.
Listen, I'm gonna have to fuse the two. We're gonna have to work it out and do that. But listen.
Speaking of Nikki was like my go-to person in a lot of this because, she already in the game and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And so
talking to bring her in the studio.
Huh? We do need to get her in the studio. You get her in the studio. Anyway, shout out to Nikki because I could go on and on again. But shout out to Fat Goddesses.
Yes. Yeah. So. Yes, Massive. This has been one of my favorite interviews thus far, and it was such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, everybody, follow Keisha for everything. Okay, she's a wonderful event curator, businesswoman, a boss lady.
A boss lady.
Yes, and thank you for taking the time out today to interview.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Of course.
am grateful.
Listen, it's always about women and us advocating for each other and just,
absolutely
putting our best foot forward. I'm a girl's girl, woman's all day.
Girls, girl, all day, every day, period.
Facts. Okay, so Massive, I am Rebel Mass, your favorite carnival journalist, aka the Pretty Mass Ambassador. You already know it's Rebel Mass on most platforms. My IG is Rebel Mass _2.0. I am here every Saturday, 2:15 to 3:15 Eastern Standard Time. And Reds, take us out with Imani Ray's Big Truck.
Hey.
I love this song, by the way. Like, it deserves more play. At Miami Carnival, by the way, too.
There's so many songs.
Listen.
Right now, I'm addicted to Bouillon real bad.
I just wanted to hear Freeze the whole time. Like, just play it.
Ooh, I like that song.
Like,
with Adele?
Yes, just play it.
Chip down the road, chip down the road, chip down the road. Look the big truck coming down the road. Chip down the road, chip down the road, chip down the road. The boy pull up on me with a big truck. He told me to ride it, ride it, ride it. I tell him to drive it, drive it, drive it. The boy pull up on me with a big truck. He told me to ride it, ride it, ride it. I tell him to drive it, drive it, drive it. Look the big truck coming down. He want me to ride it. I'm back and I ride it. He want me to ride it. I'm back and I ride it. He want me to ride it. I'm back and I ride it. He want me to ride it. I'm back and I ride it. Blow the horn. Look the big truck coming down. 60 feet, 80,000 pounds of solid weight making the ground shake.